This year's Nobel Peace Prize has been awarded to two journalists, a clear message that press freedom is crucial for peace and democracy. But with journalists increasingly being targeted across the world, how do we protect press freedom? Well, at first, we have to embrace the fact that social media is not a substitute for press freedom. Social media is not a replacement for press freedom because press freedom ensures that journalists can report on the news without fear of retribution. Social media does not offer the same protection to journalists who can't be censored or even banned from platforms for speaking out against the government or powerful interests.
One of the biggest problems in the media in Uganda is self-censorship. When the president told him to leave his family and his wife alone, I don't think I ever wrote an article mentioning Museveni's wife again until I left Uganda.
Additionally, journalism is a linchpin of democracy. Journalism is important in a democracy because it holds elected officials and government agencies accountable to the people.
Presidents, prime ministers, government ministers.
It also informs the public about what is happening in their community, state, and country. And lastly, governments should not tell journalists what news is. This could lead to censorship. If the government is the one dictating what news is, they could easily censor information that they do not want the public to know. This would limit the public's ability to make informed decisions and could lead to corruption. Similarly, it could create a biased media. If the government is only allowing certain information to be reported, then the media will only be presenting one side of the story. Online is where it's at its worst. There is relentless trolling from the audience's part, mountains of misinformation, and the WhatsApp culture that pushes the most divisive content straight to your phone.
The platforms themselves have the biggest role in ensuring that they're not contributing to a polluted information environment because they are the holders of the black boxes that are the algorithms. They have all the data.
Then there is television, poisoning the airwaves. With the government in control, hundreds of 24-hour news outlets almost studiously neglect substantive stories, the precarious position of the health sector, the epidemic use of substance abuse, and the deep issues unfolding in climate change. Instead, they want the audience to rely on content that ruptures up conflict, that mainly amplifies on the us versus them narrative. This would not only give the public a full understanding of the issues and could lead to misunderstanding and division.